As at the end of last year, the monthly minimum wage of workers in Switzerland was pegged at $5,620, while Japan stood at $1,000. In Africa, Algeria and Cote d'Ivoire, they have a minimum wage of $175 and $172 respectively. Till date, Africa's largest economy, Nigeria, still has its minimum wage at 18,000 naira, barely $50. With the meeting of the Minister of Labour and Productivity, Chris Ngige, expected to hold talks with the President for an upward review, advocates and residents in Lagos State call for a living wage. David Alabi reports.
Last November, Minister of Labour and Productivity in Nigeria led the committee on the minimum wage, concurring to the fact that the 18,000 naira minimum wage was quite poor.
Organised labour in Nigeria has been pushing for a 56,000 naira minimum wage. It's been a blame game back and forth till today. Current Minister of Labour and Productivity, Dr. Chris Ngige, says the delay in structuring an upward review is due to state government's inability to decide a uniform wage. President of the United Labour Congress has described the current wage as a death wage, and a more perspective look must be taken on the side of government and employers, not mere lip service.
At a time that the minimum wage the time for it may have expired since 2016, and the same president set up a tripartite committee for negotiation, and the time given to them had expired. And then thereafter, the minister is now trying to meet with the president after an ultimatum has been handed down on them. I think the minister is playing games. If you are paying 18,000 naira minimum wage and you pay 19,000, it's an upward review. That is not what we are looking for. We want to know at the level, at the negotiating table, how much they are bringing and what led to it, even from their own Bureau of Statistics. Let them tell us the inflationary rate and what will keep a family of 6 moving for 1 month.
He goes further to break down the average expenditure in real terms.
Some people, receive electricity bill more than 20,000. Clear. Some people buy maybe a bag of rice more than 18,000 on item. It's difficult for you to have a student paying school fees 18,000, even if you have only one.
For the average Nigerian who feels the pinch of a poor purchasing power, a stronger political will is needed to reduce the cycle of poverty.
If the lowest earning people are those that consume almost all their money, there's nothing left to save. It is not helping them. It is not even helping the economy.
I think government has the machinery to put in place to effect what is obtainable in other countries.
Hopefully, it will not be all gloom for the average Nigerian worker who still has to take home 18,000 naira till the government makes good its promise latest by the end of the year, as the economic management team chaired by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo will meet in Abuja on Tuesday to take a stand on what the new minimum wage should be. Reporting for Plus TV Africa, David Alabi.